All right. Welcome to another stream. I actually have not done anything with my PS4 since Dragon Quest Builders 2 last Sunday. The thing I wanted to do actually was I wanted to buy fuck. I feel like I should just play it on the PS4, right? Is it on sale? Is Final Fantasy VII on sale right now? Is it? Let me see really quickly before I start. It's actually in my cart. Before I start, is it on sale? Oh shit! It is! Holy shit! Yo, it's only 6:39. Yes. Ding ding ding, winner. God damn. It's a good thing I waited. Wow. Imagine if I had bought this last week, I would have been fucking super salty, dude. What? Oh, that's the custom Midgar, what? Full game? What the fuck is this? Oh, the theme. I don't know why it says full game. It has nothing to do with anything. There you go. Final Fantasy VII. Do they have Final Fantasy VIII on here? I think that the 8 remaster is like really bad though, right? I don't think I even bought it. I feel like I should. I feel like I bought Final Fantasy VIII already on the PS3, which I have to buy a new PS3. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. God damn, I love this franchise. I just hate the company that produces it. Do they have 8 on here? Yo, they're all on sale? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. 60%. What's 60%? Is it also $7? Oh, this one's actually a little more expensive. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. As a great man once said, you only live once. I will not be subscribing to PlayStation Plus, though. Please fucking stop. What was the other one again? Let's do Final Fantasy 9. And then 10-2 I also own on the PS fucking 3. Man, I gotta buy a new PS3, man. That shit sucks. I really am salty that my PS3, like, both of them overheat. That shit really annoys me, like, a lot. Where is it? Where's Final Fantasy 9? Didn't they make a Final Fantasy 9 re-release? Yeah, here we go. It's super far down on the list, which, I mean, if you're a Final Fantasy 9 fan, I guess life kind of sucks, huh? Sure, we're gonna play the entirety of the Final Fantasy series. We're gonna play everything. So I've already done 1 to 4. I have 5 and 6 left on the trilogy. And then I have, what do I have left after that? 7, 8, 9. There you go. Final Fantasy 7 installed. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just buy both of them. Why not? Fuck it. I have money. For once, I actually have money. I'm gonna regret this later. So instead of paying $40, I got it for $70. That's pretty damn good, man. I'll tell you that much. Quick trade for my legendaries? Maybe. Let's see. Hold on. Where's Final Fantasy 8? Even though I really don't like Final Fantasy 8, I'll be honest with you, I really kind of don't care much for it. Like, I don't like any of the PS1 Final Fantasies that much, okay? Alright. That's the amount of money I will spend for one day. Oh, man. Ash, you know what? Let's do it later. Can you just hold on to it for like a day or two? Because, like, I am just kind of out of it. You finished Avatar. Well, I don't know. Listen, I don't know if I'm going to play Avatar or not. I mean, like, it just looks like a really shitty game. I don't know if I would actually ever endeavor to buy it or anything, you know? Like, well, why the hell would I do that? You know, right? Like, just, I gotta play a man's game, right? A man's game for men. I need games that have testosterone. Okay, Ash? So, anyway, I bought Avatar. Woo! Dude, you know how hard it was to hold on to this? I had this came on Monday. I had to hold on to this for like a full week. No, sorry, no co-op. I'm not buying PlayStation Plus. That won't happen. But this happened, all right? No, I'm not buying PlayStation Plus. There's no reason for me to buy it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna buy PlayStation Plus. There's no reason for me to. I'm never gonna use it. I'm gonna buy it for what? A week? Maybe at tops? That's why, like, I don't even do co-op with Gundam Otaku. I'm sorry. I don't look. It's not like I'm being favoritist. I don't even play online games with my friends because I have to buy. Well, they're all on PC, which doesn't count, I guess. But whatever. Anyway, Dragon Quest. Look, I'm not intentionally trying to spite you. I just think it's not worth the money. You play Final Fantasy with me? That's because I already subbed to Final Fantasy routinely. I get more value out of Final Fantasy than literally any other game I play. Like, at all. Period. Even World of Warcraft. What am I gonna play online on PlayStation 4? Nothing I don't already play. So, yeah, I don't know. Your Yuletide present is that I bought it, honestly. Not even trying to be a dick. Like, the Yuletide present is that I actually bought this game that I don't even know if I'll like or not. Because I don't even like Avatar. Wait, what am I doing? Fix up the tunnels. How do you build the sign? Hold on. Actually, kind of. How do I build the sign, right? That's what I couldn't build before. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move those iron blocks. Oh no, wait. This might be a tall order, actually. Is this an iron block? No. Well, this will be fun. This is what I get. I was waiting for you to ask me. I'm sorry, Ash. Like, I just cannot justify the purchase of PlayStation Plus that I know I'm not going to use. Even for just 1 month, I know I'm not going to use it. Look, as I said, don't feel bad. I don't do co-op playthrough with almost anyone. Like, I'm more of a single player guy now. What? How do you pick it up? I will think about it, but I genuinely am not probably gonna pay for it. I already got fucked because I should have waited like 2 weeks for winter sales, and I would have saved like $10 because it went down to $53, and I paid $61 for it. Oh damn, that's fast. God damn. See, that's what I'm saying. Like the PS4 will install games, the Switch will not. The Switch, some games it just does not update at all. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. Alright, I wasn't kidding when I said I'm gonna move these piece by piece. But yeah, I'm a little excited for it, but am I like really looking forward to it? Not really. I guess we'll see. It's already bad because I bought Far Cry 6 years ago and I never played it. Like, didn't that game come out in like 2021? And I just never played it. All I played in 2021 was like Endwalker and Metroid Dread at the very end of the year. Let's turn this on. At least we get to hear the music. I will say Dragon Quest has really nice music. It's such a niche thing to me. Like, I genuinely never would have imagined I would love Dragon Quest music. It's crazy how this franchise has basically never changed, ever, in years. But you know what? That's the charm of it, right? Like, whereas every other franchise gets this ridiculous coat of paint, I like that this is like still a full, like, 90s era traditional, like, role-playing game. I like that. Every other game has a massive shift, right? But, yeah, I don't know. What? You'll regret this. What? Why they start fighting each other? What the fuck is going on? What a bunch of idiots. What's happening? Alright, well, obviously Malroth beat the shit out of him. I guess they just play fight. What is going on? Can I place it first person? Enormous basic bar. There you go. We need to get 2 more and then it'll be done. I'm not where to get the sign from. Yeah, so I made thumbnails for all these different playthroughs, by the way. I made thumbnails for Avatar. I made thumbnails for, did I make thumbnails for Spider-Man 2? Maybe I did. Maybe I'm lying. Oh no. What did I It's fading fast, so we better get cracking with today's accumulation declaration. Okay. America's share won't be disappointed. 6 lumps of coal and 5 chunks of copper. 838 more lumps of copper. There you go. So they're already a little bit more motivated, but, you know, obviously finishing the bar is going to do wonders for us. Now, where I'm supposed to get the sign from, I have no idea, but I have to see. Alright, only 2 more trips. Only 2 more trips. Nothing crazy or, you know, outlandish or anything. It's not like I spent the last 10 minutes running back and forth, kind of. Well, to be fair, I spent the first couple of minutes buying games, which is always a great time. Listen, whenever someone tags along when I'm spending money, that's how you know it's going to be a fun time. Like whenever... I mean, I went out to buy Haunting Ground by myself, but I could only imagine, like, when I bought that Metroid Prime Trilogy for $100, my friend was literally shooting the shit. He was like, yo, you really bought this game for $100? I was like, yeah. Well, what's stopping me? Who's stopping me is the better question. I'm an unstoppable madman, right? For this channel, I will do so many things that I never thought I would do and will never do again in my life. Like, in general, without it, I would have never... Like, imagine if I didn't have this channel. Like, what would I do? Oh, maybe I need to cook some food. Maybe I should make some more fires as well. Like, imagine if I didn't have this channel. Like, imagine how much my life would be different. It would be insane. Might need more, actually. Fuck it. I'm gonna need a lot of food here because all the food I can make is basically meat anyway. I might move the furnace as well. What the fuck? Do you have to walk away first? No, I can't reach it on that side. Whatever. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep killing wabbits. They're the best food source, so I'll just keep killing them probably. Right. Let's go get that last one. I think it's only one more I need, right? I cannot believe they just let you pick up items. Like, you don't even have to do anything special. What does this guy even do? All these muscles and you don't just punch something? That's what I mean, man. Sometimes characters in games like this, they're just there. They just take up oxygen. I'm not gonna lie though, that is pretty exciting. We could do the entirety of the Final Fantasy series now, up to what, 11? I'm probably never gonna play 11. I think that's never gonna happen with the channel. Even though they're having a free login, like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like my type of game. 14 is much more contained with the stuff that you have to do in it. And I actually prefer that, honestly. Alright. And we have to figure out how to make signs, which I have no idea. There we go. Dartboards? How do you even make dartboards? Dude. Where the fuck are you supposed to make dartboards from? I don't know. Maybe you can't finish him. I have to level up the town to level 2. Oh. Oh, shit. Where's he running from? Where's he going? That's mildly terrifying. Okay. Alright, we're gonna need more beds as well. Let's make some more beds. Even though I don't think we have enough straw. Oh no, I have an infinite amount. Yeah, okay. Look at this menace to society. Oh. Honestly, we also need like another town or another building. Can't I make like an infinite amount of like, not leather, of what is it called? Infinite amount of like lumber or something? What the fuck is it? There you go, yeah. Where is it? Building blocks. Maybe not here. Yeah, maybe not in this area. You might not be able to make it. Yeah, I guess not. I guess in this area you can't use wood to make houses. You have to use metal. Alright, whatever. Well, we can't finish the bar because we don't have the recipe for dartboards and we don't have the recipe for, what is it called? The other one. So, let's just go back in, I guess. See what we can figure out. There's Malroth. Not even sure what they want me to fix up, but I guess we'll figure it out. He is nowhere to be found. I thought they said these places were dangerous, like they had monsters in here. Seems pretty chill to me. Nice. Alright, let's go across here. We've already been up top. I wonder what it's like over here. They have a little bit of bramble. Honestly, if I had to keep building, I probably would go back to Furrowfield. What? Why is this protected? What the fuck? Why is this block protected? What? What? Dude, what? Is this a glitch? Yo, where's Ridge when you need her? Why is this one block protected? Every other block in the game is not protected. This one block is unique. Why? Yeah, what the hell? Everything else here is not protected. Maybe it's part of a cutscene in the future. I have no idea. That's really weird. I've never seen this before. Dude, Malroth, homie. He probably got stuck on something. I'll live to dig another day. It's actually kind of crazy that Malroth does not path to you correctly. So, like, he's just gone somewhere. Actually, maybe he got knocked out by the ghost. That could also be a reason why he's not here. Probably have to level up a little bit. Probably get to level 20. Take care at night, slime. Gooey, are you goomins? It's been a long slime since I last saw one of you. I'm happy you came down to greet me, but not all monsters down here are friendly, you know. Some are really dangerous. Night slime is the worst. That's when the hoodlums come out. If you see a blue cowl and enormous muscles, you better steer clear. Sun doesn't shine down here in the tunnels, so it's squeezy peasy to forget when it's bed slime, but if you see a hoodlum, you can be super certain the sun's gone down. That's how you know it's slime to go to goo back home, before they splat you. Oh yeah, I had the other games I ordered came in. What was it? The fucking other Dragon Quest games also came in. The Heroes one, which is kind of crazy. I have a Muso I've seen that game a billion times and I never thought to play it myself. So honestly, I really do have Ridge to thank for this, because without Ridge like encouraging this, I genuinely probably would not have gone to play this game, and probably would not really be as into Dragon Quest as I am. I'm opposed to it. Without Ridge, I wouldn't be here playing this. That's kind of interesting, honestly. Oh, I almost killed him. Got him. Yeah, if you get a crit, you're definitely bad. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, shit. He hits himself. Oh, my God. This game is stupid. I love it. Anything over here before I try to fight this big dude and die a horrible death? What the fuck? Alright, I didn't lose my weapon. Dude, can you go away? Shit, he's here. Alright, well at least Cloudstone isn't as, like, impossible to use as some of the other ones. So it should be good. Very nice. More bombs. I genuinely feel like I'm playing a Zelda game. And like one of the rewards for doing this quest is like more bombs. Even if you have infinite bombs. It's like, oh, here you go, some more. Alright, what are we supposed to do with this dude? Alright, it's not that bad. Yeah, we got it. Alright, here I was expecting it to be, like, impossible. He was completely doable. Okay. Can knock a hole in. So he says an old because here we go. The weird English is so insane. Well, you have plenty of building materials. That's at least one thing, right? Nice. just take this coal, right? Probably eventually we'll hit like a gold mine, and that's where they'll start to be able to like farm gold for us. I wonder if coal respawns. Like if there's a way to get infinite coal, maybe you just have to wait for them to mine it. That might be the game's safety net in case you destroy or lose all the coal in the game. It'll just like let you buy coal basically. The next set of games I want to get, there's a couple. A lot of them are like 2008 games. That's the number one thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to collect a whole lot of games, right? So that's gonna be my primary focus from now on. Is grabbing a bunch of games so I can. It's pretty exciting. I always like collecting games. It's something that like I always wanted to do and just never had the capital to do. And like even now it's kind of like, you know what? Makes sense, right? We're finally in the end game, folks. I get to collect a whole bunch of weird Switch games and shit. And the playthroughs basically make themselves. Someday I'm gonna... What? Get him. Power off is ridiculous. I feel like if it was given the right chance and the right like mentality, Dragon Quest could have been like, and this is gonna sound bad no matter how I say it, Dragon Quest could have been like the good version of like Final Fantasy, you know? Because let me tell you something. They always talk about how you need representation in media, bro. There's an entire generation of Hispanic and black people in America that worship Dragon Ball. Goku could not look any more different than these people, right? So if it's Toriyama, I feel like if they had showed it like that, then maybe it could have taken off a little bit. Trust me, these people do not care that Goku looks nothing like them. That's why I always thought that shit is bullshit. Who cares what race a character is? I care that they're woke. I care that the emphasis behind them is less of a lecture and more than a character, you know, set up or experiment or something. Because everyone I know, I could ask them the entire plot of Dragon Ball and they will summarize it better than I can. You know what I mean? Like that's interesting. I like that. Or Naruto. And then obviously, you know, as you go up the age, not age gap, but you know what I mean, as you go up in you know, anime that came out, right, it gets a little bit more like, alright, well, I'd never watch that, but you know, like, some dudes I know, man, they knew the entire plot of that shit. It's just a surprise to me that, like, Toriyama's other work never became popular with, like, the minorities of America. It's really crazy how his one work just completely set the tone for Dragon Ball for effectively the rest of eternity. Like, or maybe not, you know, maybe at least fucking 40 years of it or some shit. Like, it was a 90s thing. So, like, 30 years of Dragon Ball just being on top just because a bunch of dudes really like it. I mean, like, trust me, people like all kinds of anime, right? Like, it's not just Dragon Ball, but, like, that's specifically the one I remember. It's like, for me, it was Dragon Ball and Naruto. Those are the two that people knew back and forth. A lot of them because Naruto was new and freshly airing when we were watching. So, like, obviously it was the big thing. You tuned into Toonami, man, you knew all about that shit. I sometimes talk about, like, the new generation of rappers actually, like, having lyrics based around anime. And I mean, like, it's cool. It's important to them. And I kind of respect that a little bit. Topics. But, you know, like, that's cool to me. It's something I share in common as well. I think that that's, like, one of the most interesting, like, facets for anime. It's really interesting how, like, so many anime have taken on a life of their own halfway around the world with a group of people that have nothing, that look nothing like it, like any of the characters. or can really vibe with any of the story on like a personal level. And I think that's the power of media. I don't know why everyone always seems to think that that's not the case. Like, you don't need to look like someone in a show to understand what they're going through. A really good show or a really good like anime or TV series would make you empathize with the character. It would make you understand what they're going through. And I think that like as bare bones as people always say Dragon Ball is, it does a good job of that. I also just think there's a little bit of 50-50 probably in there. I won't even try. Of course, some people just like it because they grew up on it, so it might be a little bit different. Whatever. Oh, nice! Look, wow. Took long enough. Copper dig string. Gordon Bennett in a BAP for brunch. They're part of Hargan's army. Keep them filthy blighters away from me. When it came to video games, though, it was competitive. I feel like most of the people that played the games I liked were definitely not. That's what I mean, like, Dragon Quest could have been that, if they pushed it like that. Yeah. Listen here, lads, the light's fading fast. Perfect timing. The light's fading fast. Let's count that. Oh. Dude, Sprite is the best fucking soda, man. 13 lumps of coal, yay! Only 726 more lumps of copper. Thanks for shorting that. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack there. I gotta say, you ain't half bleeding strong for a skinny geezer. Look at the state of this place. Hargon's monstery mates must have been using it as a lair. Mess this gaff up good and proper. I can't believe they treat such terrific tunnels with such disrespect. It's unforgivable. If me monstrophobia hadn't turned me into such a blinky coward, I'd get me owned back on them. Oh my god. Make no mistake. I recognize this place used to be one of the main excavation sites back in the day. There's definitely metal to be mined here. We got a few more miners on board. Alright. Yeah. Towers are maze-like and all twisty-turny. If you ever lose your way, them glowing globes are the ticket for getting yourself back on track. Alright, so we fixed up the tunnels. Hopefully that's enough to level it up, right? Look at all this. I know we were talking about Star Fox Adventures the other day when I was playing Arceus. I think it was literally yesterday. And that was one of the games, like I said, I had a friend that I used to go to soccer practice with. This is so long ago, bro. It was 20 years, it's over 20 years ago this happened. But anyway, not to completely distract from the story, right? I remember he played Star Fox Adventures way back then. It's a shame, like, as you get older, you start to see how, like, the bits and pieces of a game really work, you know? Like, now I see Star Fox Adventures as a really good game, a really unique, you know, part of an era. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the game is, like, basically very little things to do outside doing the main story. Like, there's tons of maps to buy, and then the areas are one-time only. You can only visit them once per save file. There's no reason to go back there, right? Like, once you finish the dark ice mines, you actually cannot even go back to it. Like, they literally gate you out of the rest of the world, or the rest of the level. Once you finish, you know, Walled City 2, I believe the game just ends, right? You just fly directly to Persona Palace. So, like, it's a good game. It's very memorable, but, like, bits and pieces of it are just, like, very bare bones. And I wish, like, obviously they turned it into something from another game entirely, right? And you wouldn't even know that it wasn't the original intended game. But I kind of wish that there was more Zelda in it, right? Like there was more of a reason to go back. You know, there were more items to use, more puzzles, right? And I just wish that we had a bigger Zelda game like that in general, and we have not gotten that, sadly. After all these years, we still have... I feel like the Zelda series hasn't really moved, like, item and combat-wise since Twilight Princess. Like, Breath of the Wild is cool and all, don't get me wrong, but I much prefer Twilight Princess for so many reasons. I think the story is more interesting, you know, the combat is challenging, right? There's actual sword play, which was a big thing. And the irony of it is that Skyward Sword has sword play, but it's all motion control based. I don't feel like you're really outwitting anything. You're just swinging the sword in like a different angle. So I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of how that went, personally. I kind of wish that, you know, there was more to it than that. That's what I mean when I say, like, I feel like nothing has really changed as far as Zelda games in a long time. It's funny, too, because, like, other franchises I like have completely blown up since then. Like, Fire Emblem completely disappeared, even though I think Radiant Dawn, or well, not Radiant Dawn, but Path of Radiance is fun. Path of Radiance is a very, very long game, right? Like, and every time you do a mission in Path of Radiance, there's no rewinds in that shit. If you mess up, you're just screwed. You know what I mean? Like, there's not 5 ways around it. If you mess up in Path of Radiance, you're just done. You're just finished, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's go back up. And I like Path of Radiance, but I'm not gonna pretend like... That's the one thing I do like about the rewind features. It's been in 3 Fire Emblem games now. It was in Valentia, which was basically more or less a complete... it was in Valentia, it was in 3 Houses, obviously. And then it was in, what was the last game again? Engage, right? We've seen like multiple iterations of the rewind function. And I don't hate it. I mean, ultimately, it's completely optional if you do or don't use the rewind function. But I do think it A, eliminates a little bit of the bullshit, you know, if you don't want to do a full-on, you know, Iron Man playthrough, right? If there's an unlucky crit or something, you could go back and change it, you know? I don't mind it, right? I think that Engage giving you unlimited is definitely a little bit too lenient. But at the same time, oh shit. Okay, well, the light it burns, so stay away. Good. Not to mention, Metroid has had a complete blow up. So I am very happy with how Metroid is. That's why I'm willing to wait many years for them to finish Metroid Prime. What is it? Metroid Prime 4. Totally fine with that. There you go. He makes a run sound. Are you serious? That's funny, actually. What is this? You know why that's untouchable? Because there's a puzzle there. Okay, I see. That's why. Nice one, you know, stellar job opening them tunnels up again. Put in a proper shift. I can get to the old excavation station. The metal's sure to come pouring in. Got high hopes for the next evening report. I got a bone to pick with you. Babs gave you some before you packed off down the pit. Some kind of heartfelt, home-cooked handout. What's that all about? Then I'll tell you right now, Sonny Jim, I ain't giving up without a fight. For now, you and me are rivals for Babs' affection. Stop right there, Digby. No one's deserving of Babs' affection, it's me. Don't you even think of trying to wheedle your way into her good books. You're all full of it. That lass has looked up to me since she was a babbling baby. There's only one fella in Babs' eyes, Magrog, the mighty master of metalworking. You're all wrong. Babs is Angel, pretty Angel. Me like pretty Angel Babs best. Put a sock in it, will you? Malroth? I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about, but this place would be nothing without me and Generico. You all belong to us, the dancing girl to be included. Like a pack of bleeding animals, and you're talking about me daughter here, my pride and joy. When it comes to Babs, what I say goes, and I say you all can get right out of it. I ain't having no more. You and me are rivals now. Every single one of you. I ain't gonna let you bleeders beat me. Not a blinking chance. I like how she's standing right there. Things are going swimmingly. That's bleeding marvelous. Just make sure you give me old Copper Bar a bit of attention. Don't forget how important it is to the miner's mentality. If we had a couple of simple sipper sets, a lonely miner could drown his sorrows in peace. Check the blueprint to see where I need them placed. A full flagon on top of a stone table, stick a stone stool next to it, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah! There you go. Once the gas finished, miners will be able to devote themselves to digging during the day. Picture it now, it'll just be like the gold rush days, back when the island was buzzing and business was booming. People flocked here from far and wide, hoping to strike it lucky in the mines and walk away millionaires. Plenty did until the diggings dried up. The miners turned into monsters, fighting tooth and claw over every last speck of metal. That's when the Children of Hargod showed up. They said the only way to stop the scrapping was to close down the mines for good. They had a point, you know? But while the bitter fighting might have stopped, the moment our tongues were sealed off was the moment our dreams died. To tell you the truth, I'm still on the fence about going against him, but you showed me that building ain't bad. In fact, it's bleeding brilliant. I believe in you. Let's get this on up and running again. Alright, well, I completed this quest already, so that's nice. Okay. The more tunnels you open up, the more workers you'll need. It's about time you rang that blessed bell and brought in a few new faces. With a few more miners. Okay. Get back enough energy, you'll need to make yourself busy, see if there's anyone in need of a favor or two. We're 14 short. Dude, pick it up. Come on, pick it up.
Yep. Wait.
Also, we're gonna need more beds. We need to build another house. Go on, mate, ring the bell. Why are they wearing, like, bull masks? It's really weird. Alright, we need to make, like, another house. I wonder where we could even make a house. It's kind of like a tight area. Make it right here. Especially since it's already surrounded by material anyway. Don't even have to do much to really edit it, you know? There you go. Door, and then just everything else around it, basically.
Yep.
I wonder if that'll be enough. If not, I can always make more. It's not like it's a big deal. Alright, let's go make a spare door. Do we have doors? No. There's no doors. Alright, whatever. I wonder if we could use saloon doors. Dude, here we go, we can do it. Okay, perfect. Nice. Base level 2.
Yaha!
Who even knows where these miners came from? There we go. Iron block. Wooden, could you believe this shit? Wooden door, simple bed, bar counter, water jug, playing cards, dumbbells, mining tools. There you go. Pub sign and dartboard. So you had to raise it one level to finish it. Gotcha. Sound of that bell is like music to me ears, I tell you. I feel better at building stuff already. Hello, looks like we got some newcomers to show. I'll be digging up metal like, like nobody's business. That bell's bleeding brilliant. So you're getting iron blocks and silver bricks now. You're getting a bit ahead of yourself. We haven't found any iron or silver yet. That's by playing cards and a dartboard in that book of yours. That's great. Your games will liven up the pub no end. I got a feeling life in this town's about to perk up. All you need to do is build what you've invented in it. We'll just leave the new lad standing. Go and give him a good old Crumbledoon hello. We'd like to go over here as soon as we heard that ringing sound, but we never expected to find all this. What's going on here then? Hold on, you ain't fixing up the tunnels and digging for metal by any chance, are you? The children of Hargon are dead against anything of the sort. When the boss hears about this, you're in for it, sunshine. Boy, you leave Generico alone, you hear? I'll be having none of that talk in this town. Is this a dream or mirage? What's a gorgeous girl like you doing a scruffy dump like this? I'll tell you, we ain't following the children of Hargon no more. We're following this builder instead. We're rebuilding the bar and reopening the mine. You with us or not? Or what? Or blimey, she's a devil in disguise. Hargon will have our guts for garters if he catches wind of what's going on around here. I said if you don't catch wind, then maybe it ain't a problem. Oh my god. Forget the children of whatnot. I'm staying put. Whatever you need, just say the word. Just not to Hargon, yeah? Good day. Surge is the name. The sound of that bell brought me here too, but unlike these fickle fellows, I for one shall not be renouncing my faith. Still, the lady will make for far more pleasant company than these boorish barbarians. Very well, vile builder, I shall stay here too and protect this fair maiden from your sinful influence. But know this, should you construct anything that brings calamity upon our heads, I shall inform the children at once. Surge and a 6-pack of strapping pitmen move into town. What we really need to do is we need to get a bunch of women to move into town. I don't know, like, let's open up a bar. Well, we're opening up a pub, but pubs are more for men, right? Holy shit, there's a lot of you people. Alright, anyway. So anyway, I started blasting. Thank you, Arctic Foxy 3996. I appreciate the raid. Any day I get to see that that bump is always a good day. Thank you very much. Looks like you're making decent progress with building Dad's pub. We got a good thing going on with the drinks, but we're still missing a signature dish. Something that'll fill the miners' bellies after a long day of digging. I've got an idea for what I want to do, but I can't do it myself. Can you help me? Absolutely. What I want is a room all my own. Oh my god. It'll need a mushroom in it, a chest, and 2 bonfires. Everything you need to make a mushroom cookroom. All kinds of different fungi grow in the tunnels, but they're pretty fragile. I need a live one from your room, so don't mash it with your mallet. Pick it up nice and gently with your gloves. Alright, what does she want? She wants a mushroom in it. Let's see. We'll make a room right here for her then. Also, now we don't have to use saloon doors. We could actually use real doors, but it might be a little bit too late for that. Great stream, thank you. Yeah, I actually really like this game. I was recommended this game by another viewer, so I actually really am enjoying it. So I do appreciate it. We're doing very well numbers-wise on the channel. You know, it's good. Thank you for stopping by. It's funny that it's a separate ways thing. That's actually the only raid I have, the only raid alert. I have to make all those other alerts into things. I think I said that before. I've been watching you, you know? Watching you build stuff on Furrowfield back in our island now here in Crumbledoon. I think I got the hang of it now. Let me have a go on the workbench, will you? Okay, here goes. And then you do it like this, right? God. Why can't I do it? Why? Everyone else can build stuff, but whatever I try, nothing works. Maybe that voice was right. Maybe I really am just a master of destruction. Ah, forget it. Why do I need to build anything anyway when I got a real live builder by my side? You take care of the crafting, but if any monsters need mashing, I'm your man. Okay. I have to change that damn word sound effect. I am on Xbox, 10 minutes be on PC with food. Do you type that on Xbox of all things? Actually, here we go. I already have a spare, right? There you go. I need to make a door. Man, it's a good thing I got that, all that extra wood. Could you imagine if I didn't have spare wood like that? Alright, we don't have any iron, so we can't make that just yet. What was it again? The door. Where's it? Shit. Fixtures, right? We need iron. I guess I don't need iron. I guess I could just do this. Did she say she wanted a specific type of door? Well, in more miners means more hunters in the pub and more metal coming out of the mine. It also means more burly blokes chasing after me, darling Babs, too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really a good father, making her live in a rough, tough place like this. I mean, Mrs. passed away years back. Since then, I've been raising Babs single-handed. I love that girl more than life itself. She's the vine apple in my eye. Jared, what have I done? How could I ever think it's okay to let Babs, my own flesh and blood, dress up at like some salad-munching sideshow? Maybe I should just pull on the fishnets and myself. It wouldn't get the bar bustling like Babs would, but I reckon it'd tickle the fancy of a fair few of those fellers. Dad, you don't have to do that. I decided I'm gonna be a dancing girl, just like Mum was. Where's she going? She teleports, okay. You made your old dad proud. Kind of miffed I won't get to wear a lovely leotard myself. Like you by your side, I'm sure the glory days will return to Crumbledon soon enough. Probably believe we let the children of Hargard fools for so long, building the root of all evil. What a load of cobblers. But you've shown us the light, Generica. You've shown us that we don't have to spend our whole lives living in the Dark Ages. Speaking of darkness, do you know what I think this town could do with some streetlights? It's far too gloomy after dark. We could really do with brightening the place up a bit. 10 sconces should be plenty enough to make things nice and bright. It might help keep the ghosts and ghoulies away, too. So we need 10 sconces around town. Let's just make them right now if we can. We need torches. And I do not have enough for that, so... Man, the music is really good about this. It's just making me want to play Dragon Quest XI, man. Like, really badly. But, like, I'm gonna play other stuff first. But it really does make me want to play, like, classic RPGs. Something that I actually read today was that, the guy that made Tortanic apparently said that JRPGs, he doesn't consider them RPGs at all. And Nomura, when he heard about that, was so pissed, he went on like a 5-minute rant about like how, I don't know, the translator didn't even bother to translate it. He just said, he went on like a 5-minute rant, and then the translator just boiled it down to, yeah, Nomura's not very happy about that. Like, I could only imagine the absolute heinous shit Nomura said. And I think it's really unfair, you know, like, to just because of the country that you're from and the standards that you have from it, right? Like, you know, some of these people have been making RPGs since the fucking NES. I think it's really unfortunate that, like, an entire genre of game... And by the way, it's not like these fucking Western game developer idiots are making good games 90% of the time, right? Like, I really think that that's kind of fucked a little bit. That, like, just because Nomura is from a completely separate country... Looks like I actually make way more than this. With different standards, it's not considered to be an RPG. Like, I think that's really kind of fucked up. You know, like, no one is gonna sit here and tell you that, like, Call of Duty is not an RPG just because it came out after, like, Counter-Strike or some shit, you know? We don't make that kind of distinction in any other genre, which is kind of sad, you know. This is not like turn-based versus real-based strategy or real-time-based strategies. This is like, oh, the real-world country determines what's good or bad, or what's in this genre and what isn't. Oh shit, chamber. Probably iron, which we don't have, so. What is this? No, stop running. Stop. Which one is it? Here we go. How's it going? I've been watching you work, building and whatnot. I gotta say, you work pretty hard for someone so puny. I got more miners living here. We need a few more facilities, starting with a proper place to rest our aching muscles after a day down pit. Talking about a dormitory, a room with 8, oh my god, 8 beds, a trio of pots, and an inside. It's gotta be a small room. We can't sleep at our... What? What? Okay, y'all want to rub meat at night? I'm good, sure.
Yaha!
Alright, there you go, an inside. Damn, and here I was making a second room. Alright, fuck it. I mean, I guess we don't have to do much for Babs then, right? Kind of made an extra house for nothing, basically.
Yep. Yep.
Although, to be fair, maybe we should just leave it here, honestly. Unbelievable. I should really expand this room, honestly. I'm gonna fix up that wall over there. I'm gonna make it way bigger. I'm gonna make a big wall in this area, pretty much. I'll get around to that eventually. Alright, 8 beds. What do you say? 2 pots? Oh, no, go away, go away. 8 beds, 2 pots, and a sign or something? Let's hang the sign first. Say 3 pots. What'd you have to put in there? Does the ensign go on the inside of it, maybe? Get up. 2 sconces, mushroom cook room. Which one is it? Shit, I don't remember who it was. Where is it? 8 beds, 3 pots, and an inside on the wall. And it's gotta be a small room. To me, you sound lower than the game. Oh, do that. Dragon Quest is really loud for some reason. I don't know why. They should hang the inside on the wall where everyone can see it. I did. What the fuck? This is so unique to me.
Yep. Yep.
Where everyone can see it. Oh, these aren't pots. They're plant pots. They're not real pots. That's why. Oh my god.
Yep.
Just another day in paradise, friends. I'll get there someday. What the fuck are normal pots? We only need 2. We only need 2 pots. Alright, let's dunk it in. There we go, small dormitory. So I mean, dreams have been answered. This dormitory's perfect. The lads will be chuffed to bits. Poor blimey, why'd you have to be so nice and clever and pretty? Listen here, you stick to Malroth, alright? Or Goldie Rocks, if that's your thing. Don't even think about getting your looks or your hooks into Babs. She's mine. No! What's gotten into you, Goldie Rocks? You never quit your type? Pretty lady not belong to you. Me like pretty lady too. Crying out loud. You give a guy a copper balance, he goes and gets ideas in it. I'm sorry, blocks. You gotta hand it to him, though. Never miss a chance to give his 2 nuggets worth of when Babs' name crops up. One track mind, that fella. Alright, then game on. But if I was Babs and I had to pick between a half-baked builder or a metal-headed moron or Digby the iron-abbed Adonis, I know who I'd choose. Alright. We have the sconces we need as well. Place looks much brighter already. You know what I noticed? Life in this town revolves around 2 things, the mine and the pub. During the day, the miners head underground and work the seams. After the sun sets, they head to the bar and work their drinking muscles. You see where Crumbledon earned its reputation as the town that never sleeps. Those blokes love living it up in the pub till the early hours. Now that we have the lights on to ward off mean spirits, they can. All that's missing is their drinking hole. I don't have any more errands for you to run right now, but if you want to place a few more street lights about town, you won't hear me complaining. I mean, where else would we put it? Probably like right over here. There Now we got a few more miners on board. Opening up the deeper mine shafts is a real possibility. Leave it to me, Magrog. I'll lead the lads as deep as can be, and we'll see what we can find. Memory serves, there's a vein of iron just past where you found the copper. That come in very handy for rebuilding the pub. Iron, lovely jubbly. Me and the lads will go and scope it out. Meet us in the mines when you're ready. Oh my god. Lovely jubbly. Take these. 3 servings of shrooms on a stick. How come you get a lovingly crafted lunch and I get diddly squat? It's not fair! Don't forget that your job isn't all about mining for metal. You also got to fix up the tunnel so the miners can get to the seams. Righto, once you've led them safely to iron, bring back 10 lumps so I can give it a once-over. Okay. What does she want in her house again? A chest, a mushroom, and 2 bonfires. Alright, so it cannot be a mushroom that we hit with our hammer. Can it? I guess not. I guess once you hit it with the hammer, it becomes an item and you can't place it. Maybe? I'm just gonna assume that the game isn't bullshitting me. Alright, so we need a chest. What else? Oh, that's it, I think. Put it against the wall. Alright. Alright, let's go get 1 mushroom. Since apparently I just was bashing them non-stop, it might actually take a minute for me to go get one. Unless they respawn and they're at least lenient about it. Because I certainly bashed a whole bunch of them. There we go. Yeah, I gotta remember that Dragon Quest specifically is a very loud game. And then on the very, like, because I don't know, I turn my volume down. Like, I forget that I might not be as overpowering as I used to be with a lot of audio. I've always had volume issues. That's why doing streams is like, that's the one thing I hate about streams is like doing a volume check is so game dependent that it's like, oh my god, you know, like, because some streams are really quiet. Like, Final Fantasy is really quiet 90% of the time. There you go. What does she need again? Two bonfires. Okay, my bad. I had to consistently ask her what the hell she wanted. She wants 2 bonfires. Alright. For which I do not have oil. So let's go get some oil, I guess. No, I will not. I'm not gonna just dismantle one of mine. I'm gonna go get some oil. It'll only take like a minute. Not even. There you go. That's all I need. Very nice. It's near the lights fading fast. Time to kick off today's declaration. Looks like we bagged a bumper haul. First up's Generico share, and you won't be disappointed. 23 lumps of coal and 14 lumps of copper. There's your share, Goldilocks, 196. Jeez. You only need 530 more lumps of copper, and then we become copper gold. Alright. Let's give her the bonfire. What? You need 3 oil? Oh my god, dude. How demanding are these people? Why do you need 3 oil to make 1 bonfire? Yo, this sword is chopping up sand. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna build a bigger wall around this. Probably make it like a couple of things thick. Like I said, I think, what was the first area? Furrowfield is where I put most of my energy and time into. Everything after that, I'm not opposed, hello. I'm not opposed to it, but you know. Cook room. No, abs. Does that mean mushroom cook room? It's lovely. You can almost smell the spores. This would be perfect for tending me shrooms and rustling up some recipes. Give me a bit longer, and I'm sure I can come up with an idea for the pub's signature dish. I reckon I'm a thoughtful daughter, the way I'm always thinking about how to build up my dad's bar. You know, and really, I just want to make a dish that'll give the lads the energy they need to down the mine. If anything, you're the thoughtful one. The way you stuck around to help us all out, I suppose that fellow feeling of yours must have rubbed off on me. So high time I knuckled down and got to work on this recipe. You'll help me if I need it, right? Obviously. Obviously. Mine is just empty 90% of the time. There's not even anything happening down here. It's definitely not like a Minecraft mine where you could just run into a Congo line. Can you put meat and shroom on the fire? Maybe. You could put meat on the fire. You could probably put shrooms on the fire separately. But I don't know if you could put them both on at once. Plus, you probably shouldn't eat any wild shrooms you come across anyway. The mushrooms that are safe to eat are very finely picked. And I love mushrooms. I think they're a great addition to almost any dish. Man, they're still working. I thought they stopped working at night. Hell, half of them are just ignoring the monsters. They just don't give a shit. Damn, even the big dude. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a teleport down here. See, what would be really good is if I built like a shortcut, you know? Oh, that's where I am right now in actuality? Damn, okay. I you hate eating wild shrooms? I 100% would never eat a wild shroom. I would never eat anything that directly comes off a tree like that because I don't know, I'm not a nature person. And the last thing I want to do is to either poison myself or shit myself to death. That'd be a pretty miserable way to go, all things considered. There's some copper, but we don't really need it. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this thirsty motherfucker. Alright, anyway. I guess they don't ever blast downward, unlike TNT. They only ever blast forward. Whatcha Generico, whatcha Malroth. Glad you can make it. Me Tingling Triceps tells me there's a tunnel on the other side of this wall. Could have knocked it down without your help, but we fought it best to wait. Nancy putting that hammer of yours to good use. A rusty wrecking ball she'll do the trick too. Alright. If there ain't iron near here, then I'm a monkey's uncle. What? I already took the wall down. What are you talking about? I guess you have to place it regardless. Okay, so it didn't even matter. You have to place it no matter what. Oh, jeez. Look at this. Look at this fucking dude. Oh yeah, you know, I'm fine. He's got my neck by his boot. I'm good. Alright, anyway. Nice one. I knew there was another tunnel behind that wall. Let's push on, lads. I reckon there's a whole stinking load of iron down this way. Just a word of advice, if you catch any of the lads staring into space, it could be a sign we spot a problem. Don't make us suffer in silence. See if you could sort us out. Okay. Need to mend this. Oh, shit. Ow! 21 damage. And he's persistent. He's not going to give up. Oh, and he lost sight of me. Okay. Yeah, he was very determined. He cared so much, he fucking lost sight and he gave up. And he just didn't care anymore. That's commitment. There you go. You mean forgetting to fix some support somewhere? Where? Where? I guess we're not done. Yeah. Oh my god. There we go. Another set of supports finished. Here we go! All those muscles and they're too pussy to actually fight anything. If you could believe that shit. Stone soil. Here's another. What is this? I guess they had a rest station here. Or no, what is this? It's a puzzle. Should be it. Right? Oh, no, my bad. I have these in the wrong position. Whoops. Now it's facing the wrong way. Oh my god. I forget if you could spin items. I actually don't know. That should be it. Right? Do I have something wrong? See, I thought it was that the bed is is opposite, right? Oh no, maybe the bed has to go in the center. But I thought the... Oh, yeah, I had this all wrong. What the hell? Yeah, no, never. Whoops. I had this all fucked up. There we go. I like that. That was a cool puzzle. I do like stuff like that. Alright. Time for a mini medal that won't really give me anything I want, but whatever. Oh yeah, I found out that the stupid Tales of Arise DLC is $30 fucking, dude. I'm not buying that. That's gonna go on sale someday, and that's when I'll buy it. I'm not buying it before that. That's crazy. $30 for DLC to that shit? Man, that's... No, 15 or less, bro. My pecs are pulsating to the unmistakable rhythm of iron. This must be the place. Scaffolding in the best nick, though. Maybe only we can climb the flippin' thing to sink our picks into the metal up top. What do you reckon? Think it draws up one of your famous blueprints? Once that thing's finished, I can send the lads up without having to worry about them falling off and breaking their necks. Yeah, not for $30. Sturdy scaffold blueprint. We need stone steps, a ladder, and 2 sconces. That's not really a lot. Okay. So the blueprint for the scaffolding looks like we got this all figured out. Since the ladder and the platform are fixed, me and the lads will shimmy up there and get to work on the scene. Still loud? Oh my god, dude, how far do I have to drop the damn audio? That's ridiculous. Only a nice long ladder to get up there, get the first few rungs in place so you can build the rest as you climb. You're looking for somewhere to work your builder in magic, there's a workbench over there. Okay. The funny part is I have to remember to up it again. How much do we need? 6. Okay, there we go. 1 set. 1 set. We need torches. Very nice. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's all we need. Okay. Just found a shiny love disc. Is it blue? I forget what it even is. Wow. Alright, where do the sconces have to go? At the top. Sconce. What? There you go. That was a fast blueprint. You barely even need anything special for it. It's yellow, okay. Terrific job. Now we can reach the iron all the way up by the roof. Gotta say, the scaffolding looks sturdy as... It looks sturdy as. It's bleeding brilliant having a builder like you on hand. Make no mistake. Okay? Right then. We know what we gotta do. Rebuild the pub and revive the mine, and we'll have this place looking less dreary in no time. And to help speed things along, I'm gonna motivate the Mars myself with some good old-fashioned roughhousing. Oh, that's Mauer off. My bad. Now scaffolds in place, we can take our mine to a whole new level. Alright, lads. It's time to get digging. You two, Generic, will get your hammer out, and Magrar wanted you to bring him 10 lumps of the gray stuff, right? We'll haul up the iron we find ourselves later on. Keep an ear out for the next evening report, yeah? As a friendly reminder, make sure you activate the nav glow over there before you leave. You'll regret it if you don't.
Yep.
Oh, I can't even do it, can I?
Yay!
Oh! Wow, I got it. Okay, I had to do it myself manually. I thought my hammer broke. Iron ingot. Finally, we have iron. What was I just picked up? Was it iron? Old man Magrog say he won 10 lumps, so he can't stop yet. Yeah, I thought my hammer broke. I was scared for a second. I was like, uh-oh.
Yep.
Thought maybe this is the moment where it breaks and this is the upgrade portion, you know?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, shit. Blimey. Make sure work of that. 10 bits of iron in the bag already. How's about you go and give them lumps to Magrog and leave some for the rest of us? I'm not you're aware there's 2 levels to these mines, an upper one and a lower one. I reckon we pretty much explore all we can up here. Why don't you and me see if we can find a way down to the lower level before you head up to see Magrog. Lucky for you, I know just the place to start looking. Okay, well what if I need more iron? I'm trying to think, like, what am I going to use iron for, right? We need some for, like, the signs, the doors. If I'm just going to turn in this iron immediately, like, what's the point of me, you know, why would I leave just yet? Yeah, like, I don't know how much I'll need, so... Oh, see, he has to have that block so he has something to mine, you know? So he's not just standing there swinging or something like that, yeah. They're nice about that. Alright. I think that's it. Okay. That's one hard rock. Looks like a dead end. Sorry to drag you all the way down here, but if McQuidrin quadriceps are to be believed, to say there's another tunnel we found. There's another tunnel behind this blocky rockage. Problem, the stone looks too hard to crack. I don't think that mallet of yours is up to the job, and your rusty wrecking balls neither. You're welcome to try. I say we have a word with Magrog. Okay. Maybe Mr. Master Metalworkers be able to knock up something with that iron you found. Alright, so let's teleport out. On the iron, I take it the miners are now able to work the seams now. It looked like you could make some useful tools out of iron. A metal mallet would break blocks better than the wooden thing I've seen you flailing around. More importantly, what's the situation with you and Babs? What do you mean you don't know what I mean? Don't play dumb with me, Lai. I saw the look in her eyes when she handed you those shrooms on a stick. I got the wrong idea. I'm not competing for Babs' affection like those hooligans. I just want to know what I have to do to get some of her delicious home cooking myself. How about those shrooms she gave you? Are there any leftovers? Mind sharing a little with me? At least let me lick the juice off the stick. It's just me, or have you noticed whenever Babs comes, the people around here start acting all strange? Love, you say? Never heard of it. That's actually a great screen grab, and I did not take it. If you find any, can you give me a bit? Finally got your hands on some iron, eh? You're making good progress down there. It won't be all plain sailing, I promise you that. Sooner or later, you'll bump into a section of tunnel too tough for that wooden mallet. You'll need a harder hammer if you want to break those rocks, and for that, we'll need a smithy, a blacksmith's home away from home. I want you to make the walls entirely out of iron. Oh my god. Did I not fucking call it, dude? A pot and a chest. Did I not fucking call it, my dude? Actually, we're gonna move most of this. We'll make this the smithy, because it's already kind of been the smithy. What did he say? We need a pot, a leather sack, right? Chest, I guess. Alright, now we just have to wait. We have to wait for the iron ingots to finish. And then once they do, we can make pretty much everything else we need. We need at least, what, 10 iron blocks, you think? We could move the furnace over. I guess that's what we'll have to do.
Yep.
Oh, dear Lord, this is going to take forever. Alright, at least we could start with this. Where the hell do we need to put this? Right over here. No, I'm sorry, what the fuck? Alright, we're getting somewhere. We just need 2 more dartboards. Jeez, man. Alright, we have to wait. I told you need to get extra. I literally called it. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to need extra iron. So you do have to stay down there and farm out some extra iron. I was 100% right about that. Alright, we just have to wait. Unfortunately, there's no faster I could do this. I guess technically, I could go back down and maybe grind out just a little bit more iron while I wait. So I'm just not actually standing around, because I need a ton of iron for what I'm going to do, so... This actually does pause the game, by the way, which is nice. So iron looks like coal, but as you can see, it's inside the walls, like, or it's inside like light gray blocks like this. Yeah, see, we can't use the big bash to break open this stuff. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. Maybe you could do it with the metal mallet. Ow. Alright, that seems it. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of iron. I guess you have to just wait for them to mine it out themselves, because it doesn't seem like there's a ton that I can even really get to. There's a little bit right there, but whatever. Oh, they moved on. Okay. But these are still protected blocks. What? Oh, it's time. All right, let's see how much iron we get since we opened up the seam. Got around. Let's see, 41 lumps of coal, 8 chunks of iron, and 14 chunks of copper, and 266 lumps of copper for him. So one more day and he'll be fully copper. Okay, very nice. Wonder how long a day is in this game specifically. Alright, very nice.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Whoops. Alright. Alright, give me 2 seconds real quick. No, there's no reason to make 2 smelters because I'm going to move the 1 smelter I have. Maybe afterwards, sure, but like for right now, there's no reason to make 2 smelters. It would just be a waste of stone, I guess. Stone and coal. There we go. Because now I'm going to move all this stuff. I'm going to move it around. I'm actually going to... Oh, wait. Why did I pick that up? Here we go. Let's move this over a little bit. An iron workbench. Actually... There we go. Let's get the other iron smelting. Does the whole smithy have to be made of iron? Or can it just be like... Oh shit, wait, hold on. Maybe the whole smithy has to be surrounded by it. I have no idea. What? Oh, oops. Yeah, this is gonna be ghetto. But I mean, at this point, what isn't, right? I know what I signed up for. I knew this was going to be a game about creating stuff, so we're just going to have to be ghetto about it. I mean, ain't no way around it, unfortunately. There you go. Iron... Or, I'm sorry, the anvil. Very nice. Because I'm going to have to make a little bit of clearance back here. So we'll just wait till this is done smelting, and then we'll move it forward a bit. And what did he say he wanted again? A sack? Yep. And then lastly, the final dartboard, which we will wait 1 bit to finish. We're going to finish this first. Okay. Where's the door? There you go. We had just enough iron to do this that I didn't have to wait for this next batch. Yeah, so we have to wrap everything around. So we have to just wait for it to be finished smelting, which will only take another minute or 2. Alright. Alright, well, what do you mean chest? I already put the chest down. I got it. Actually, to be fair, while I wait... This actually can be hung on a wall. Like that. There you go. Even though it's facing the wrong way. What are they doing? What? Oh, it's not. Never mind. Oh, boy. Alright, we got light, so it's fine. Look at him, he's panicked. Do we have spare sconces? I'm gonna make some in a minute. There we go. Dude, he walked right past it. What? Thank you. I guess when he's aggro to you, like he has to run to you first, and then it cancels the aggro. That was fucking weird, man. I'm like, no way. Alright. All good, no worries. Small smithy. Alright. Good job with the new smithy. You got a real knack for this kind of thing. Oh, the smell of freshly smelted iron has never smelt so good. We could do great work in a smithy like this. But making ingots is a time-consuming task. We work more efficiently with 2 forges. Dude, why would you wait till now to tell? Oh my god. Just imagine forged iron clashing against solid rock. Can't rush creativity, but have you not figured it out? Yeah, let's make a new hammer. I like how he makes me go through all this work and then is like, why don't you use 2? Like, no shit, I would have done this sooner. Oh my, whatever, bro. Sledgehammer can break very hard blocks. Hard hammer like that won't bounce off tough rocks like that weak wooden thing. Well, time to break out the anvil and the elbow grease. We got everything you need to make it. If not, it's back down the mine you go. There you go.
Yep.
Sledgehammer. Smash even the sternest, stoutest stuff. What the heck is that? It looks kind of like your old hammer, but much more smashy. It really suits you.
Yeah.
The real proof of the pudding is in the smashing. Let's go and test that thing out on some poor, unsuspecting rocks. How come you're the only one who gets a shiny new toy? I want you to make something nice and dangerous for me too. I literally just gave you that axe, dude. What are you? Whatever. There you go. Alright, there you go. Now we actually have some real clothes on. Kind of made it a little small, I'm not even gonna lie. Or whatever. Fine sledgehammer, should be able to put it to good use down in the mine. When I see you sledgehammer in hand, it fills me with confidence. If anyone can rebuild the pub and revive the mine, you can. But there's something I gotta get off my chest. We've got to get the children of Hargon off this island. They've been running the show around here for too long. No matter how many of us see the light and reject Hargon's ways, so long as his lackeys are still around spraying their lies, we'll never bring the good days back to Krumbledon. This island is ruled by the Underseer, one of the children's top brass. If you can defeat her, it'll put Krumbledon back in our hands and give Hargon a proper poke in the eye. Alright, we're gonna need to build that wall at some point. Heard you got yourself a sledgehammer. Sounds like just the tool we've been looking for. Remember that rocky blockage Dougie said you couldn't break down? I reckon that new hammer of yours could do a smashing job on it.
Yeah.
Jericho, before you go, take these. I made it myself, you know, in case you get hungry down there. These tunnels are cold and dark, not to mention dangerous. You and Malrov watch each other's backs down there, okay? Again, listen here, Generico. I'll let you take her lunch, but I'll never let you take her heart. Now, ain't you got a hammer to be swinging off somewhere? Down to the mine, or you can warp all the way down to the dig site. May as well cut out the legwork, innit? There you go. Obviously, this was meant to be like a big step in the story. Build a bar. Now that's left is... Oh, shit. Excellent. Now all that's left is to finish the tunnels. I have no water, actually. That's great. Now the miners will mine more metal. Generico. Yeah, I put the dartboard. Yeah, I'm good. What is she doing? Finished building the pub. I just love what you've done with it. I'm sure Dad will be thrilled to bits with his new gaff. Come on now, let's go and tell everyone the good news. The Dragon Quest II Builder stream. Thank you, Yorman Fen. Welcome. Generico, do a favor for me. Thank you, Generico. You're off to a great start, alright. When the gold rush hits again, there'll be so much metal pouring out of that mine you won't believe your eyes. When Babs puts on that cottontail costume, your peepers will pop out on stalks. I know mine will. That may be, but I ain't stepping in a single fishnet unless you do everything Goldilocks asks for first, remember? Babs kind, Babs caring, Babs will come dancing girl for me not worthy. Don't worry, Goldilocks, I ain't putting myself out. I always wanted to be a dancer like my dear mom. The only reason I'm waiting is to get these wasters working. Speaking of which, there's a little matter of Goldilocks' other favor. How's that coming along? Darty party? Alright, really quickly before I go back down, let's build a wall. I know, my specialty. Honestly, I could just seal off this opening. Why the hell do we have multiple entrances like this? Jesus. Trump it up, my man. You know it, baby. Ain't getting in over this shit. Tired of this nonsense. And this is exactly why I'm building it. Like, they are literally describing why I'm building this much shit. Alright, get them, boys. Beat the shit out of them, dude. God damn. Alright, back to the wall. I guess monsters can... What the hell? Why are they coming back this way? What the fuck? I guess they take turns. Sometimes some of them, they come up and just, you know, get a nice drink. Which, honestly, I don't blame them. Nothing better than, like, a nice cold glass of water, you know? There's something about cold water that is just so fucking delicious, man. So good. Oh, and don't worry, this is not as high as it's gonna get. I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 layers. You know it's gonna get destroyed anyway in a fucking battle, so that'll be fun. I mean, this alone should deter most enemies, right? Like, it depends what happens. If we have more, like, big skeletons and shit show up, we might need to use iron. But at least this will be, like, a first preliminary wall. You know what I mean? This is only the kind of gameplay you could get either from Minecraft or this game. It brings a tear to my eye. It's beautiful. We're gonna make sure the monsters stay the fuck out. We're gonna build, like, triple walls. Like Attack on Titan. And this is all materials I got just from using the strip mine bombs. If you remember, I used nothing but strip mining bombs to get this. Or the rusty wrecking balls, as they were called. So, I have tons, I have thousands of blocks, basically. So, hopefully this will be enough to keep everything safe. I don't think we need to get any higher than this, though. At least this way they'll be funneled a lot more, right? I think that's the primary reason to do this, right? Is that the enemies will really be funneled. So then I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Alright, let's go left. Oops. So am I going to stream Minecraft in 2024? No. Probably not, I'll be honest with you. I'll probably stream this in 2024. Like, Minecraft was something I did back in the day when I was... I don't want to say younger because I was 17, but, you know, like when I was a teen in high school, it was something I played after school, just, you know, dick around and have a fun time. Like, would it really make for interesting content? I don't think so. Oops. Okay, let's eat. That was a little bit wasteful, but whatever. I thought about it a while ago, like playing Minecraft custom maps and stuff, but like, we did it a few times. It was all right. It wasn't anything like to write home about. And so after we did it a few times, I was like, ah, okay, you know, we kind of did everything we needed to do. That was way back in probably like 2012 or 2013. We used to play Minecraft custom maps. And we did like 1 or 2 sessions for the channel. I thought it was fun. It just, you know, it takes a while to set up. It wasn't as good. Like, most of those, like, custom maps games I used to play, like Counter-Strike and shit, they're not the same anymore. Like, I actually was just on Global Offensive yesterday at, like, early in the morning. And, like, none of the old school, like, Zombie Escape maps I used to like are still there. And it actually made me really sad because, like, I used to play Zombie Escape all the time. And now I look back and I try to find a server or 2 playing it and none of them are playing it. So, like, all those days of me playing those, like, all that old content and stuff, it's probably behind me. It's not because I have lack of interest or time, it's just because they don't have... The games I would have played it on don't have that anymore, basically. And, like, it makes me feel sad, but, like, what can you do, right? Like, I wish I could go back and play Counter-Strike Source like the year was 2024. I'm sorry, 2014. Hell, you could play Counter-Strike Source for a fucking full decade and some change. And then one day they patched it and none of this shit worked anymore. All those old maps that people made in like 2008, like Jurassic Park Escape and all that shit just stopped working. So either people had to remake it or do weird shit. And like, I feel bad because like a lot of those, you know, Steam Gamers was a server I used to play on back in the day. And like, all that's gone. Like, I can't find it anymore. They don't have Global Offensive servers or whatever it is, Counter-Strike 2. It's sad. It makes me... I really am, like... It's one of those things, like, as you get older, you realize, like, goddamn, like, all the things I like are gone. They're not around anymore, at least not the way they used to be. And I mean, it makes me sad, because I love that shit. I genuinely did, man. playing Counter-Strike mods legitimately changed the way I thought about gaming. You know, that players could make interesting and unique content. That shit blew my mind. That, like, not only and obviously, you know, if it wasn't that game, it would have been something else. But the fact that, you know, people took time to design these intricate maps for all these different game modes was, like, insane to me. I love that. It was so refreshing, you know, to see people's creativity at work. You know, just to make something that they themselves really enjoyed and that they would hope other people would enjoy is something, man. And I don't think a lot of them, I'd argue most of them probably didn't get paid for it. You know, they probably just did it out of love for the game. I mean, maybe someone got paid, but, you know, you get my point. I don't think many of them got paid for it, if at all. And that's a shame, because they genuinely put in effort, hours of effort, to learn how to build maps in Counter-Strike. That shit's not easy. It's not like this game or Halo, where, you know, people would spend hours. Remember back in the day, in Halo, when Halo 3 came out, you couldn't levitate items in midair. You had to, have someone hold it and then end the game. And then what it would do is, doing that would sticky it in the air, and people would spend hours developing and designing all these intricate Halo maps they would play once or twice and then never again. It's crazy to think that that's how it used to be, but yeah, people used to go, you know, that's why I always hold Halo as like this gold standard for like what an FPS campaign could be, right? Because Halo 3 at launch, it had basically every major mode but Firefight, which is like Horde mode, basically. It had a campaign that was slamming. It was state-of-the-art. It had a multiplayer mode that was also basically state-of-the-art. And then it had a theater mode and Forge. All at once. It didn't require future updates. It didn't require anything else. All of that shit was there day one. That's crazy. Games today don't do that. And that's a shame. That not every, you know, FPS game used to be able to, you know, play Modern Warfare 3, hop in the theater mode and see what the fuck happened in your favorite game. Can't do that anymore. Like, I could get why it wouldn't work for zombies, right? Because technically zombies is like a continuous experience for multiple hours. But like, I used to rewatch a lot of the most funniest clips I ever saw from like Black Ops 2 and stuff. And after Black Ops 2, they stopped having theater mode. It sucks. I miss that. That was when they really put in effort. And nowadays they don't do that. They just say, ah, whatever. It's a shame. It genuinely is a shame that like all these old school shooters I used to play are like basically no more. They don't bother with them anymore like that. Like I remember the days when people were like, COD is just a copy paste. And I used to say no, like they actually put in effort, they put in work, right? They design a new campaign every year. It continues the story of all this old stuff, cool references and things, right? Like Black Ops 1 having like World at War references was like the coolest shit imaginable. And now, you know, they make a COD campaign and it's just, they reused Warzone assets. It's like the laziest thing imaginable. And you're supposed to pay $70 for it. It's like, wow, dude, just unbelievable. Just no, no sanctity, no nothing, just soulless fucking monetary gain. It's gross, is what it is. For a bunch of campaigns that had, like, none of the appeal of the older stuff, you know? I mean, technically, something could just come up here, honestly. And this is where it starts to get annoying. If it was really determined, it could just climb up top and then rain down on us. But yeah, I don't know. It makes me sad to think that like all those old maps just don't work in Counter-Strike anymore. It's really unfortunate. Light's fading fast, so we better get cracking with today's accumulation declaration. Alright. 57 lumps of coal, 10 chunks of iron, and 18 chunks of copper. We topped 1,000 lumps of copper. Top work, lads. You know what this means. That's your lot. You boys deserve a digger's jigger or two tonight. Okay. I guess we have to finish the tunnels, and then he'll eat all the copper. So we've reached our copper goal, basically. Yeah, like, I always hope that, like, that era of, like, creative games will come back. But it doesn't seem like it, you know? Because people used to make the most insane mods on Counter-Strike. You used to make, like, Zombie Escape, Zombie Massacre, Surf, Gun Game, Mini Games. Death Run was one I forgot all about until my friend mentioned it. I went on CSGO yesterday. They have, like, 6 Zombie Escape servers. And they're reasonably full, but, like, that's it. They have Surf, basically no gun game anymore, and no mini games. No mini games, no nothing. It just, I'm sad. It's like, damn. And I go on Counter-Strike Source and like no one is playing it, right? And like, in fairness, why would they? The new game is free. CS2 is like a complete re-overhaul of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So like, why would they? Why would you play an inferior 20-year-old game when the new hotness is right there? And like, that's why like games becoming like super esportsy and super serious is just fucking awful to me. Because I really like, you know, that Counter-Strike you could just dick around, you know, like that was the whole point. It was like, okay, well you could play serious if you want. Like, I hate that every game is a fucking sweat fest now. I just hate that. I miss when you could just like hop on shit and just do weird stuff. And it was okay to have a competitive game or two, but you know, it's like, what about people who just like to play mods? You know, we got completely squeezed out of the fucking ecosystem. I went on Counter-Strike Go yesterday, literally yesterday, and they had none of the servers I would want to play on. I played on that that one Zombie Escape server. They're playing some shit map I fucking hated. But I mean, that's besides the point. The point is that it has none of the appeal and charm of what it used to have. And yeah, so this has nothing to do with Vif's original question about Minecraft. This is a complete side tangent that I went on, but it makes me very sad all the same that like that's kind of where we are now. Oops. I can't wait for the first big enemy to show up and bust a fucking hole through this wall. You know what? We're going to put iron down in front of this wall. Not all the way. It's not going to be a full iron wall, but it's going to be like 3 blocks high, just so enemies can't just walk right through it. You know, like fucking Kool-Aid Man. And that's what makes me sad too, is because originally I wanted to make content about Counter-Strike. But yeah, that never happened. It feels like a lifetime ago when I was like 12. And I was like, yo, can I have $20 to buy Counter-Strike? And I remember that was a lot back in the day, especially for Steam. Remember, Steam back in the day didn't have, you know, explaining that to my mom was like impossible. You buy games digitally? Like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, how is this trustworthy? Remember, Valve was in this game 20 years ago. They were setting up Steam to be a winner. So you got to give them credit. It took a couple years for it to really become like adopted, right? But by 2008, 2009, Steam was popping, man. And that's when Half-Life died. But that's another rant for another time. It feels like yesterday. I was playing that shit on my Vista. And then like the year after that, I got Left 4 Dead. I remember that was cool. And then the year after that, I got Left 4 Dead 2. And then after that, I kind of didn't... the only Valve game I didn't play was Portal 2. Portal 2 was like the most recent Valve game that came out that I did not play. That and Alex, but that's a VR game and I don't count that. And as I said, they were not going to make a fucking sequel off of Half-Life Alex. That was just to sell, whatever it was, VR kits. I called that one from around the fucking corner, dude. I knew that shit was not sticking around. And we just need to make the wall a little bit taller over here. It's unfortunate. I mean, that's why I kind of like BattleBit a little bit, because BattleBit plays just like you would imagine like Battlefield should. You know? I mean, that's basically where they took the majority of it from, right? So I actually kind of like BattleBit. It's fun. It's fast-paced. I only really like infantry-only modes, though. Like, I'll be honest with you. As much fun as it was being a vehicle whore in Battlefield 4, like, a lot of my fun just comes from doing Locker Metro. And I mean, like, luckily BattleBit, you could just do Rush, and it has no vehicles, basically. I much prefer that. Like, I never liked Conquest in Battlefield, I'll be honest. I just didn't. I know that's the game that everyone, or the mode everyone always jerks off, but I never liked it. I always preferred Rush. Which is why I kind of hate that COD removed Demolition and Sabotage. Like, some games have it, some games don't. I miss having all those fucking old COD games. I genuinely do. What the hell? Malroth. Don't worry, I'm safe up here. You know, we should encase this whole place. Could you imagine? We're gonna have enough clodstone by the end of this. We actually need to make more beds. Roof it up. Yeah, not this stream, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what drove me into single-player games, right? Like, I used to play multiplayer games all the time with my friends. Like, I mean it, like, all the fucking time I used to play multiplayer games. And then what happened is that as the multiplayer games dried up, you know, as we got to 2015, 2016, I just got back into single-player games. And after that, I mean, the rest is kind of history, you know? Like, 2015 kind of rolled around. I was like, oh, cool, you know, I started doing more stuff for YouTube. And by default, I'm kind of a single-player kind of person, right? Like, most of the content I play is, like, single-player games now. Occasionally, I'll do a co-op game with, you know, actually co-op and not just solo. But, you know, most of the games I play on the channel, like, think about it. What are the games that, you know, most of y'all first saw me play, right? Zelda. Dead Space 3 is a unique case. That was, like, one of the few playthroughs that was, like, what I would say a certified hood classic that I made. That was not a single-player game, right? Metroid, right? Things like that. Pikmin. Those are all single-player games. They're one-person games. Maybe they have two-player modes, but the primary attraction of it is to play single-player. So... surprised I haven't run out of this stack either. It sucks. It really does. I mean, like, there's tons of good single-player games, right? Like, it's not like there's some shortage of single-player games for me to play. It's more like there's a shortage of time, which is why I'm probably only going to stream for another 30 minutes. But yeah, I really hope that, I really just want things to go back, man. Like, that shit with Counter-Strike had me sad, because I was like, alright, finally, I got my shit together. I'm finally ready to, you know, go play Counter-Strike Go like the good old days, right? Like, okay, it's Go, but at least I could play, like, Zombie Escape and all that shit. And it could just be because 2 is new, and maybe there's, like, some changes in the code, so they have to figure it out or whatever, like, you know, for the mods. But it also could just be that Counter-Strike has become this really serious, hardcore, you know, one-life game, which it always has been. But now maybe just the people that used to make mods, it's just not worth it anymore, you know? It's not worth it for any number of reasons, potentially. And that makes me sad, because I used to love that shit, and I recorded none of it. You know, I didn't have the computer that I have today. I didn't have the technology and the programs and stuff. Like I said, OBS has changed recording forever. You will never record again differently than OBS, because OBS just does everything. You could use OBS and you could not even be a gamer. You could use it to do, like, presentations and shit, you know? It sucks. It really makes me sad. And honestly, like, let me summarize it by saying that when I make content for YouTube, I do feel good. I feel better. Helps me cope with the present, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. Yes, even doing this. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna use water to get down safely. And then I'm gonna make like a little box. I'm gonna make a water elevator, basically. Okay. Actually, all that iron is done, so technically I could go make the iron walls as well. I don't know. Let's see what we need iron for first. I already made armor. I already made everything else, so I guess we'll wait and we'll see what happens first. Also, I've got new plans for the year, by the way, or for the new year. We're going to revive a lot of series. I've been talking with one of my friends. We're going to bring back Mail Day, but we're going to make a twist on it. We have to, it might not even be on this channel. Think about that. It might actually be on a new channel that we're going to throw together. So when that channel inevitably gets more views and subscribers than this channel, I'm going to be like, wow, what the fuck? All right, see you later, Nuclear. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, he said, never mind, never mind. So that'll be cool. We will have more plans about that in the new year. We'll decide the content structure and everything. We'll see if I can get this camera to work. And we'll see what days, you know, work out for us. It was his suggestion. He came to me, he was like, so why don't we do this, huh? And I was like, you know what? That's an amazing idea. Let's do it. And he was like, what? He was like, wait, what? We getting a Christmas Eve stream? Yeah, Pokemon. I would do a Christmas stream, but, you know, most people won't be here, and if most people aren't going to be here, and it's Monday anyway. So I'm like, there's not going to be anything for me to do on Final Fantasy. Like, I'm not having a big Christmas this year. I don't even think anyone's coming over, which is fine. I get to chill. And I'm just going to probably drink and just, I don't know, exist. Maybe watch anime. Go steal beads from the mines. I mean, strategic transfer equipment to alternate location. Wait! Yo! That's a great acronym. I'm actually gonna, I need to remember that. That's amazing. Strategically transferring equipment to alternate location. Okay. I don't think I need to go any higher than this. I mean, like, technically this guy could, you know, a really determined monster could somehow path up top here and jump over. Do I think that that's likely? Not really, honestly. Okay. So let's save the game. I'm actually going to probably stop here just early so I could go get some water and chill. So I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this. Some kind of wacky-ass game. I have no idea what I would play for Christmas. I'll see. Thank you, Arctic Fox, for the raid and the first-time chat. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Nuclear. Thanks, Yorman Fen. Thank you, everyone. Ugh. And we will continue this on next Friday, where I might be able to do a longer stream, but I'm going to go stop here so I could go prepare, and we're going to go record, actually. So, yeah. It's not mine. It's, oh my god, it's the fat electrician. Oh, okay, beds. I see what you mean. I mean, do I need to take those beds? I don't really think so. I think I'm fine as I am. But anyway, thank you all for joining me on a wonderful stream. This game is really good. I enjoy it, and I'm going to go record some footage. So I will see you all later. Enjoy.